guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be giving you tips on how to get back on track with your workflow. I'll help you stop that voice in your head that's telling you you won't study, and this will be a step-by-step guide. So grab a notebook, grab your favorite snack, and let's begin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. So the first step is you need to identify the why. And what I mean by this is, why are you finding it difficult to get motivated to study? In my example that I'm going to use, I'm just going to say it because I don't see my end goal. So now you've identified the problem, you need to try and solve it. For me, it was not really seeing my end goal, and I just realized that it was delayed gratification. So this may mean that you might not really be seeing the goal that you wanted to reach at the end of your study session. At least you know you're going to get closer to it. So what you need to know is that everything links. Low energy equals low productivity, which equals not completing a task. So if the thing you are struggling with is low energy, then you're going to need to find a way to solve this. If you're feeling low energy, well then that means you're probably not getting enough sleep. So you can adjust your sleep schedule. When you adjust your sleep schedule, you've helped yourself be able to gain that productivity, and now you can really find out if there's another problem that's still stopping you from studying. So just to show you in my example about not feeling I had a goal, is now I can actually write down my goals, because instead of keeping them in my head, I can see them every day and see how I'm getting closer to them. So this is not a step, but it's an additional tip. You can do something in the morning that will boost your motivation. So it doesn't have to be waking up earlier, but that could be if you want to do it. You could do something like meditating, because it will help your mental well-being, or even doing a few quick math problems to get your brain started. Okay, so this step was a really vital step for me when I was doing my test, and it is to think of my future happiness. And really, I'm living that future happiness now. I finished my tests, and because I just kept on going and knowing that this is not something I'll get a second chance to do, I really just pushed myself. Okay, you need to tell yourself what you need to do. And I mean every single step. If you're sitting on the sofa, tell yourself to get up from the sofa, walk upstairs, and go and grab your textbook. Think of your brain like a computer. It will only do the instructions that you give it. And you should say this out loud, because it just makes it so much easier. I know it sounds crazy, but it really does work. So this is not really something you do, but it's something you should think about, and it's just really motivational. Look at yourself in a good way. Look at yourself as worthy and as capable as possible. Tell yourself that you are able to do this. You will do this, and you will do great in it. Tell yourself that you need to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because in a few weeks, that is going to turn into such a great feeling, because you are going to push yourself to the maximum. So now you've actually got to your desk and you're ready to start studying, you should really think of the tip studying as a way to be productive. And now you've done the first step, which is being productive, you can move on to the second step, and you need to write an achievable goal for yourself of what you need to do in the time that you're studying. I recommend using the Pomodoro method, which means doing a 25-minute study session and then a 5-minute break. If you want to do longer spurts at once, just remember that your break is 1/5 of the amount of time you study. It's a great way to write achievable goals and complete them in the time. So now finally is a little bonus. Here is just an additional tip. It's basically that when we're studying, we sometimes trick ourselves to thinking that we are being productive. We're reading our textbook, but we're not really retaining the information. So here you need to find active study methods. Here are some that have really worked for me. So the first one is reading flashcards. This has really helped me, especially when I'm learning vocabulary. And also you can do practice papers, but not only in exam conditions, but do sessions where you look back at a paper that you've already done and focus purely on how you can improve with seeing your mistakes. Also, you can make a paper that is just made out of the mistakes that you made. So you can grab all the questions from that subject that you did wrong in the test and put them together to make one question. You could also make a quiz, because this works two ways. You're writing the quiz for yourself, which tests your knowledge, and then you can also go look back to it later and see how you can test your knowledge again. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope this has helped you get motivated to study, and if it did, then definitely like and subscribe and turn on the post notification bells. Also, make sure you watch all of my YouTube shorts. There you can get some creative ideas if you do bullet journaling. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.